Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. This week's video, RV cooking. I had so many questions about RV cooking when I first started out, but now that I've been RV living full-time on the road for about 7 months and we've got 9,000 miles, I have got this down. So this video is for you. I will answer all of those questions. How do I cook in my RV? What appliances can I use in my RV? Do I have to buy RV appliances? How do I cook inside the RV and outside of the RV? How do I cook when I don't have electricity or shore power, off-grid? How do I cook with a generator? Everything you want to know about RV cooking will be answered in this video, so stay tuned. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Christina, this is my husband David, and we are RV living full time. Now, we used to work our lives away, and people thought we were crazy when we sold our house and quit our jobs and traded it all for RV life. But let me tell you, it is one of the very best decisions we've ever made together as a couple. It's brought us closer together than we've ever been before. We finally figured out a way to work less and travel more. We are creating experiences that make memories of a lifetime. So follow our journey, we'll show you how. Hit that like and subscribe. Let's go. A lot of people won't cook inside their RV. Why? Well, for very good reasons. One, there's the heat. We're using our air fryer outside just because, you know, it's too hot. It was 75 degrees outside, so I don't want to add any unnecessary heat to my rig. Number two, propane adds a ton of moisture into the RV. Moisture can be a death sentence for an RV, so a lot of people don't do it for that reason. They just assume cook outside. Then you have the odors. Okay, this is a tiny space. So how are we going to cook inside of the rig? Well, we're gonna have proper ventilation. We're gonna have the hood fan on. We're gonna have the max air fan on. If we are in a wet environment, if you can't open windows, have them slightly cracked at least. And then get yourself one of these. It's an air purifier and a dehumidifier. I'll leave the link in the description box, but these will help a lot with keeping the moisture out of your rig. Make sure that when you do cook, I try and cook near a window. So all of the air, the steam, the odors, the smells, it goes out. With this max air fan, it has a shield cover over it. Oh, delish, right? I love cooking in my RV. People that think that they can't cook in an RV, like me when I was new, you can. And you can bring your appliances from home because I didn't think you could do that. You can. Like this morning, I used my old faithful air fryer. Look at these biscuits. And just notice, you know, I keep everything vented. I keep the windows open, the fans are on. That way, you know, you've got air circulating. So those odors will go out the window, no problem. I love to cook on my BlackStone outside when it's good weather, but today it's a little chilly. It's wintertime, and sometimes you just want to be comfortable. So cook in your RV. You can. I promise. So tonight's dinner, I'm going to turn this into this. I love the stove in that, you know, you turn on this little light button here, it turns on all of the lights to blue. The minute that you turn something on, it's a different color. So let's say you forgot to turn off your stove, you walk away, you go to do something else. It's still red, so somebody's gonna notice it, like, hey, which I absolutely love. Cooking using an induction cooktop. It's a newer, faster, more innovative way to cook. It doesn't omit a bunch of moisture into your air. I highly recommend every RVer getting one of these. It's convenient, it's a game changer, and you will be eating dinner and enjoying it quickly. Because if this magnet sticks to the bottom of your cookware, then it's induction compatible. Isn't that great? So let's take our pan. Okay, it's compatible. So you turn it on, and then it goes by temperature. So you just push the flame button here, and then the +1. And when it says E1, that just means the pan needs to be on top. So now you can select any kind of temperature that you want. And just by the pan, that's the only part that's gonna get heated. This part is all very cool to the touch, which is nice because if you have little ones that come up and touch things, it's not gonna burn. It's very, I can set my hand right here. The only hot spot is where the pan is, and look, the minute I lift my pan up, it's not gonna cook. And I can literally go like this. I can touch it. So what appliances can you use in the RV? Well, what appliances do you need? These are all the ones I use daily. So yeah, the answer is all of them. Do you have to buy RV appliances? No, you don't. These appliances are all from my Sticks and Bricks. They all work. Really great tip is never do I use both appliances, big appliances at the same time. It's never a bad idea to have these. I purchased these at Camping World. You can get them on Amazon, but they're extra fuses because fuses do blow out. I'll show you how we use the generator. Make sure that you're complying with the rules of the campground first. So they'll tell you when you can use your generator and you can plan out your meals. Make sure you have enough gas or propane to run your generator and you're solid. My hubs is hooking up the generator for my 17 or 1800 watt air fryer. And it's working pretty dang good. We're gonna have some southern fried chicken in just 2 minutes. It actually worked. These look crazy amazing. RV cooking outside the RV. That's looking good. Order up. That's awesome. Ready for lunch. All you have to do is assemble with the rice, add a little sauce, and we're good. Took 10 minutes. If you haven't gotten yourself a BlackStone, what are you waiting for? This bad boy has made my life so easy. It works off of propane gas. There is some setup to it to condition it. This one is our 17-inch size. Fits so well in the vehicle, and it's amazing. This is like the #1 thing that I use, #1 most used appliance, and it's great. If you'd like, please feel free to check out my video. There is a way to condition it, to prep it before cooking on it, and there is a way that we take care of our BlackStone. But this is amazing, and we have the best tasting foods prepared on this. So if you haven't gotten yourself a BlackStone, get one. You'll thank me for it, I promise. Okay, and right behind here, everybody's rig is different, but generally you'll have a couple of plug outlets. So that's where I can put in my induction cooktop, my air fryer, my blender. And so when you're out here using your generator, when you're not hooked up to electric, that's when you can power these appliances, when the generator's on. Don't forget to hit that like and hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but it really helps us out a lot. Here's an RV cleaning tip. I always wipe out my pots, pans, bowls, plates, wipe out all the food, first throw it in the trash. Your pipes in an RV are so delicate, they're tiny, and you don't want to jam them up. So this is just what I do. I always wipe everything out before I go to do my dishes. Trust me, you're gonna save the life of your plumbing. And then of course, cleanup is really, really easy. All I do is just wipe this out, throw this away, just wash it. And wipe out everything in here and up under the cord, because watch what's gonna happen. See? So you want to make sure that you wipe that out every time as well. I know it's a lot, but I hope that in this video I covered everything as best I could. Please leave me a comment in the comment section if you've learned something, or if you're a seasoned RVer and you have something to add that wasn't covered, or something that works great for you. Leave it in the comment section so that we can all grow as a community together. And if you're interested in my vegan recipes, check me out on Vegas Vegan for a Life on Instagram, or go back and check out some of my previous videos before we started traveling. All I did was recipe, so it was more like a recipe channel for restaurant recipes, veganized, and cocktails as well. Thank you so much for all of you that do follow. I love you all. Mwah. Everything you need to know about RV cooking. Can we skip to the good part? No.